So stand. Will you stand? 8 minutes. Okay. So you're looking good. Looking good in the sense went to temple, doing some prayer and coming. But God will tell you go to the class on time. After the class, come to the temple. They will say, or come to temple or any other place. First what? Subject. Correct? Come. Sit down. So first, who are important? Mother. Mother. First mother. Next father. Next guru. Next God. First mother. Next father. Next guru. Next God. And ఏం లేవమ్మా మీకు. Anything is there? Right. Good. Who is that? Oh, very good student. So this is important. Okay now? Right. So now I am going to. So Eunice, you are back. Okay. So some problem with the WebEx. Okay. No problem. So that's why when you come to the class, please touch your mother feet once and come to the class. That is nothing but equal to 20 times going to the places what you like it. Okay now? Right. So if mother is not there now, what to do? At least you think of so that you'll get Python knowledge very well. Okay. ఏమై మాట్లాడరు సంథింగ్ ఐఎమ్ సేయింగ్ యూ సే ఓకే ఎస్ సార్ ఊకొట్టండి ఊకొట్టడం అంటారు మా ఊర్లో ఊకొట్టడం అండి మీ ఊర్లో ఏమంటారు అదేనా ఓకే సో బికాస్ తెలుగు డిఫర్స్ ఫ్రమ్ వన్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ టు అనదర్ డిస్ట్రిక్ట్ సేమా రైట్ వెన్ ఐ సే సంథింగ్ సేమ్ లైక్ దట్ కరెక్ట్ దాన్ని ఏమంటారు తెలుగులో అట్లా ఊకొట్టడం ఊడగొట్టడం కాదు ఊకొట్టడం అంటారు ఓకే ఎనీ so online Hindi students not getting anything. Sorry, saying something. I'm telling to Telugu students. Okay, now coming to learn ML. Learn ML. Hmm? Uma. Uma. Good. Uma is saying. Uma is saying. Matru Devo Bhava. Pitru Devo Bhava. Acharya Devo Bhava. Not like that. You don't use my name. So, Acharya Devo Bhava. KVR Devo Bhava, no, my dear. It's like this. So, Uma is no, Uma is good. So now this is the one. So Matru means what? Mother. Ah, like that. So Uma, okay, ma, good. So now, so come to the point. Subject. Always subject. It is sentiment. Our sentiment. Now subject. If you go to interview, sentiments, ointments will not work out. You have to use subject only. Okay, now. So coming to the point of it, sub 2 is equal to ML, machine learning. Now Lang is equal to Python. Lang is equal to Python. To develop, I'm writing, I'm writing based applications. We use coding. This is called a sub 2. Careful, ma. So here, if you observe it, I have two different function calls, two different function calls, two different subjects of what language? Same language. That is a speciality. I have different function calls. I have different function calls, which they have separate local variables. But all of them require what? Same value called Python. Will you write again and again here? So if I write again and again, it will take what time? Lot of time and memory space is getting wasted. So why can't you eliminate this process? So I'm writing here main program. Main program I'm writing students. What is this now students? Learn AI. Learn AI. Next is called what? Learn ML. Learn ML. So learn ML. So here learn ML. So try to execute. Now I'm going to write it. Global, local, variable, example1.py. Local, global, variable, example1.py. Very, very important. So here I'll run my code. Learn ML. This is called function call. Function call. Next is called what? Come on. Function call. Function call. So here like this. Now I'm going to say learn ML, learn AI and ML. Both the places you get the answer. So here you are going to run this code. Go to the place CMD. I'm going to take up here is going to be like this. E colon KVR Python Python 9 a.m. 9 a.m. functions here. So there I will write it py. So global variable example one. To learn AI based applications, we use Python coding. To learn ML based applications, we use Python coding. Are you following me? Right. Good. What is the any special observation here? There is a common value called a lang. If I have 20 different function calls are there, in all the functions I want a lang, will you write 20 times lang, lang, lang like that? No. So I never write it. I will write how many times? One time. This sub one is the local to whom? Learn I. Sub two is the local to whom? So lang is a common for both of them. So don't write lang over here. Don't write lang over here. Each and every time don't write it, which is a waste of memory space. But sub one and sub two I need to write separately only. So I want to take lang as what? Global variable. Any value which is common for different function calls, then take such a type of value as global variable. Sir, where to take global variable? Global variables to be taken always before the function calls. Always before the function calls. It is not a rule, it is just your understanding of it. If I take the global variable before the function calls, that global variable I can use in their definitions. So I'm writing here called what now? Lang. What is this lang is called? Sorry, here I will write it what ma? Python. Python I will write it. Python I am writing. Here lang is called which variable? Global variable. Lang is called global variable. Learn AI, learn ML. Here lang is called global variable. Lang Python. So I'm going to learn AI, sub 1 and sub 2. You try to execute again. So you are getting the same answer. And if I measure the application memory space, this example is going to take less memory space. Because I'm mentioning lang how many times? Earlier I mentioned how many times? So this is better now, becoming lightweight. If I have 100 function calls in my project, for all the 100 function definition, bank name is same. 100 operations are there in the bank, in a bank project. For all the 100 function names, bank address same or not? Will I write the bank address again and again in my program? No, I don't write the bank address of 4 lines. 100 times I don't write in the body. I will write how many times? One time only I will write it. That one time variables common for all the function calls is called global variable. You may say, sir, default parameter is you said. Default parameter is called what I said. When the similar function call, when there is a family of similar function call, 20 times I am calling the same function by passing the same value. That time, that common value to that function to be specified how many times? One time as what? Default parameter. But here what function calls? Different function calls are there. To pass the common value, I will go for which variable? Global variable. Even if I write lang is equal to Python as default, 2 times I have to write it. 2 times I have to write compulsory. 2 times I have to write it. Execute it. 2 times I have to write it. It is also waste of time now. So that's why students, writing this type of thing is not correct. Writing like this is highly recommended. Is it clear up? So from now onwards, any variable used before the function calls, that is going to be treated as what? Global variable. Easy or difficult up? Easy. Global variables can be accessed in entire function definitions. Now I'm asking student, you answer my question. Sub2, sub2, valid or invalid? Sub2, where I'm accessing sub2? Sub1, I'm accessing here sub1. What is sub1? What is sub1? Local to what? Learn AI. What is sub2? Local to learn ML. Can I access this sub2 and sub1 in opposite places? No, there are errors. Try to run this. First error, you see ma, error. Line number, learn AI. In line number 15 error, sub2. Line number 6 error. You are calling line number 15. When it comes to here, line number 6 is an error. What is this? Invalid. Invalid. Why invalid? Because sub2 is local to learn ML. Learn ML. Learn ML. Learn ML. Local to some other function. Local in some other function. Local in this one. Here also I will write. Here also I will write. It is also an error. Keep a comment. You want to see that also? Student, you see, sub 1 is not defined. So learn 11, 16. 16th line, 11th line, error. Also, error. I will write it now in this place. Sub 1 is local to whom? Learn AI. Is it clear up? Good. Now I want to ask some questions. Questioning I want to go for it. Once again I am telling, global variables, where to use it? Before the function calls. How the flow is? Flow present first. 3, line number 3, line number 8, line number 14, line number 15. So line number 15, when it is coming, it knows two functions, it know one global variable. It go to the definition and printing. To learn what application? Sub 1 already come to know. We use what? Lang. So Lang already known to the PVM. Similarly, coming to the 16th line will go to this place. Sub 2 it knows, it will print the sub 2, it will print the Lang also. So this is done. Online students, is it clear? Now I'm going to take up next one, very, very important. So see students, others here, go to this place. Now I have learn Lang Python, where I'm defining, you see, I'm defining before all the function definitions. Before all the function definitions. Is it possible to access or not? Yes. How the flow is? How the flow? Line number 3, line number 4, line number 9, line number 15, the 15 to this place and printing the data from that line number 16, coming to this, printing the data. Also no problem. See that where I defined my global variable. Where is the global variable defined? Where is the global variable defined? Before the definitions. Before the definitions are nothing but indirectly, if I remove, it is the before the function calls only. So that is also execute. Execute students, py, py, what happens? Here, py, I'll take my example, 2.py, I will take it. Execute it. So here I got the same answer or not? Yes. Next I'm going to introduce one more. Be careful. This is what is my questioning. I want to keep it. So here, this global variable, I'm writing in this place. Be careful. Where can I access? Where I cannot access. So option A can be accessed in learn AI. Can't be accessed in there only. Can't be accessed in learn ML. Learn ML. Option B, accessed in learn ML. Not in learn AI. Not in learn AI. Option C. Option C. Accessed in both. Accessed in both Learn AI and Learn ML. Option D. Syntax error. Come on, quick. Option. Option C. Option. Come on. Option C. Option C. Option C. Raise the hands. Option C. Okay. Okay. Some 6 members, 7 members. Okay. Option B. Option B. Come on, raise. Good. Okay. Option B. Okay. More number of people. More number of people. This is only 5%. This is almost 80%. Option A. Option A. Okay. Option A, nobody. Option D. Option D. Nobody. Girls, మీరమ్మా మీరు ఎటు చేయలేపట్లేదు. ఓన్లీ వన్ గర్ల్ సెట్ దట్ ఆప్షన్ సి. అదర్స్ మనకి ఎందుకు సార్ అనవసరంగా? మనం తిన్నామా, నిద్రపోయామా, చాట్ చేసామా అనేది ఒకటే మనకు కావాలి. మన ఆన్సర్ ఏనా, బీనా, సీనా? కమాన్, సి. సియా, బీనా? షూర్, రేజ్ యువర్ హ్యాండ్స్. సారీ, 100 అన్నా. సో ఆప్షన్ సి is correct. I said already the flow. Already the flow I said. First it will come to line number 4, line number 9, line number 11, line number 17. 17 means it knows about all these things. Done. Line ML also done. Generally student is thinking option B. Sir, this you defined after that. They are thinking that this is not known. Actually, this is not immediately executing now, my dear student. It is not immediately executing. It is not immediately executing. It comes to line number 4. 4 దగ్గర నుంచి 9 కి వస్తుంది. 9 to 11 only. 11 to what? Learn AI. This is a flow. That's why flow I said. Generally, not only you. Majority of the time, students will expect not possible to access here. Now possible. Because this is available before the also only, no? So it is possible to access everywhere. 3.py. This is what you have to participate in these things. Go to this place. Go to this save. Save this now. Execute. Py. So I'm going to say this is an answer. Able to follow? Yes. Now I'm going to say last and final 3, 4.py. 4.py. Now I hope that this at least you will answer perfect. Now I'm writing lang is taken up. Now here I'm going to write it. Here I'm writing it. Here I'm writing it. What happens? Learn AI. Lang is equal to Python. Tell me where you can access, where you cannot access. Here lang is called which variable? Global variable. Global variable. So where we can access? So you can access only in ML. You cannot access in AI. So it comes to line number 3. It comes to line number 8. Line number 8 to line number 14. 14th place I am going to take it. Function call. It will go to this place. When it is coming to this place, sub 1 it knows. Lang it don't know because it was declared after function call. It don't know about what? Lang. That's why it is an error. Line number 5, line number 15. So it is called an error. So see, number of places I am showing you. So execute this. Go to this place now. So go to the place, execute. Py. See the error now. So name error. Lang is not defined. Line number 14, line number 5, not possible. Line number 5, not possible to access because of line number 14. So if I keep a comment, execute. So here to learn ML, we use what? Python coding. So here I'm writing function call. We can't access the global variable lang because it is defined after the function call. After the function call, we cannot access. Did you understand, students? Right. This is about global variable concept. So we can't access. We can't. Yes. Naresh. Good. We can't access the global variable lang because it is defined after the function call. This is a very important concept here. Let me show you the concept here, students. Let me show you the concept. Here I am writing global, local, and global variables. So look at that, all of you once again. Local variables explain. Local variables are used inside the function body. Inside the function body, the purpose of local variables is that to store the temporary results after the function processing. Local variables can be accessed inside the corresponding function definition only, but not possible to access other part of the program. That is called a local access. Local access provides local variables. Global variables. Global variables are those which are used for providing common value for different function definitions. For what access? Global access. In memory management point of view, global variable values takes less memory space. Instead of writing again and again, we will write one time, which is common for everybody. Less memory space is taking. Global variables to be used to be defined before all the function calls. Don't consider function definitions. Function definitions don't, function calls only you see, so that we can access global variable values in all those function definitions. DEF function 1, DEF function 2, DEF function n. These are all called multiple function definitions. Now I am taking main program. Variable 1 value 1, variable 2 value 2, variable n value n. Here variable 1, 2, 3, n are called what? Global variables. Function 1, function call 1, function 2, function call 2, function n, function call n. Here variable 1, variable 2, variable n are called global variables defined before function calls, so that we can access those values inside of corresponding function definition. This is comes under what concept? Local and global variables. So you understood the meaning of local and global variables. Go to the place. One day we did approach number 1 or not? Approach number 1. Approach number 1 functions. Approach number 1 example. Carefully try to watch it. What is this xy? This what is this is called? Function call. Before the function call, I am using what? Xy. What is this xy are called? Global variable. What is xy? Arguments. Anything passed as a parameters to the function call, they are called what? Arguments. What is this z? Local variable. For which function? ADDOP. AB are called global variables. AB are used in the function call. They are called arguments. Are you following me? Any variable used before the function call, they are called global variables. We can access the type of values inside the function call itself, function definition itself. I think you are following me. Right. Let us move to the further. This is about global variables concept. This I will send to you as a discussion for you. Students, next I am entering into the most important called what? Global keyword. Super important this is. Super important. Very regularly asking question. So we are entering into the global keyword. Online students, shall we go to the global keyword? This local and global variables are clear, I think so. These are clear. Now I am entering into the global keyword. I am entering. Really, they are very important. Let me go to the global keyword. Easy. New, others, and say Python. There I am going to write it. Program for understanding the need of which one? Global keyword. Global keyword. So global keyword, maybe you are already aware of it. You just go to once to Python, import keyword as k, import as k, kw list I am writing here. See students, understand this now. Where is the global here? here. Are you seeing this now? Global. This is called global, but we are understanding today. Shall I? Okay. Let us move to the further, students. Now I am entering into the global keyword. Very important. So see, students, D of increment. Increment. Inside of that, say pass. Main program I am writing, students. Main program. Very careful. A is equal to 10. What is A is equal to 10? Global variable. Simple. When I am taking a variable now, you should tell what is it. If I take in the function heading A is equal to 10, what is it? Huh? Int A, int increment. Inside the function heading, if I take A is equal to 10, what is that? మొద్దులు మీరంతా అసలు ఏం రాదు మీకు అసలు వేస్ట్ స్టూడెంట్స్. స్టాప్ ఇట్. ఆల్ ఆఫ్ యూ స్టాప్ ఇట్ ఫస్ట్. ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? డిఫాల్ట్. ఏం అర్థం కాదు అసలు. ఎందుకు మీరు అసలు వేస్ట్. ఇన్ ద ఫంక్షన్ హెడ్డింగ్ ఇఫ్ ఐ టేక్ ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? I said like anything, don't know anything. Go to home. X comma y. What is x comma y? Positional parameters. ఏం చేస్తారా మీరు చదువుకోకుండా? వాట్ ఆర్ యూ డూయింగ్ వితౌట్ రీడింగ్? స్టార్ జెడ్, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? వేరియబుల్ లెంగ్త్. ఏ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 10, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? డిఫాల్ట్. b ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 20, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? b ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు 20, వాట్ ఇస్ దట్? డిఫాల్ట్. స్టార్ స్టార్ k, what is that? What is a is equal to 10 in the main program? Don't know that? Already explained now. Only coming to the class is no use. You should know first something. What is happening? Global variable. So there I am printing value of a. Main program. I am writing main program value of a. Value of a. Comma a. I am writing. Now I am writing increment. I am saying increment I am calling. This is called function call. This is called function call. Function call. So it is going to increment the function call. So it is entering inside of it. What I am doing now? A is equal to a plus 1. This is main program. Value of a before increment. Before increment. Before increment is equal to value of a after increment. Value of a after increment. After increment a. Then tell me the answer. A value, increment, a is equal to a plus 1. Then tell me what is the value of a here printed, what is the value of a printed. Line number 10, value of a. Come on. 10. Line number 12. Come on. Everybody. 11. So this is called wrong answer. This is called wrong answer. Not only you, when I am asking this question from last 10 years, everybody say this answer only. It is a wrong answer. It is a wrong answer. In C language, it is a correct answer. Maybe you are from C language basics part you are saying. Now let me start why it is an error. Now I am going to discuss. Let me start, students, with a pure explanation. Value of a global variable printed. This value printed called 10. Then after that it is going to this place. You are writing PVM is entered inside the body. Inside the body, any type of variable is coming by default treated as what? Local variable. In the body, any variable comes, it is treated as which variable? Local variable. So a is equal to a plus 1 is generally called as which variable? Local modification it is treated. When it is treated as a local modification, definitely which value it expects? A value. Generally, student will think what? They will take a is equal to 10. But PVM doesn't have the knowledge about what? To take the value of a as 10. It is thinking that it is called what? Local variable a value required, it is thinking. But inside the body, it is taken as a local variable statement a is equal to a plus 1. To do this local statement, definitely a require one value or not? But that is nowhere else a value passed. But you are thinking it is a global variable value. But PVM will not think that. PVM is thinking that A is equal to A plus 1 in the body treated as which variable? Local variable. So to do that operation, A require one value or not? Which is not there. So you will get error. That error name is unbound local error. Spell out that. Very regularly asking question. What do you mean by unbound local error? When you are trying to modify any value of global variable inside the body, generally you are thinking that global variable modification. But PVM is not thinking it is a global variable. It is thinking as a local variable only. So local variable definitely require what? One A value required, but that A value not associated here. Suppose if I say A is equal to 100, what is the value of A now? 101 is taken. You want to print? Print. Inside of which function? Increment function. Value of A is equal to value of local A. Local A is equal to A you print. It is printed as 101. What is the value printed? 10. And then it is printed also what? 10 only. Modubabulu 10 only. When it is as long as this place only, it is 101. When it is coming to main program, again it is having which context? Global context only. When it is going inside, you can see what? Local only. That is local value printed 101. When it is coming after finishing, it will come here. What is this A refers to? A refers to this only, because local variables are accessible only inside the corresponding method body. You cannot access outside the method body. You know this? So what is the value of this global printed? 10 only printed. Local value available printed as what? 1 is printed. See the answer now. Here I am writing global keyword example1.py. Global keyword example1.py. Execute py. See students, what is the value printed? 10 and 10. But what is the value of local? 101. That 101 will not come here. Is it clear? Let us go. Now my interest is not to have local variable. Suppose if you write without having any value, you will get error I said. Shall I show you the error? What is the error name I said? Unbound local error. Please read out. Unbound local error. Come on, read out. Cannot access local variable A where it is not associated with a value. You cannot do any modification on it because A doesn't have any value associated with it. Is it an error or not? So then what to do? You should tell to PVM. PVM, remember, don't take it as a local variable. You please treat it as what? Global. Then PVM is asking, okay, programmer, you are telling, but what instruction you are giving to refer it as a global? Now you are saying immediately, okay, PVM, wait. Now I am writing what? Global keyword. And you are saying what? A. The moment when it comes to increment function, PVM is referring what? Saying you are saying global A. That means this A is not A. This A is what? Then PVM is saying, okay, programmer, I understood. Global A value. What is the global A value? 10. 10 plus 1. 11 is kept into where itself? A. Come on, answer now. Tell me. What is the first thing printed? 10. Increment. Go to this place. Global A means what? Referring to this A. A plus 1. 10 plus 1. 11 is kept into this A. Coming and printing what? 11. Are you following? That means when you are modifying the global variable value inside the function, you need to write which keyword. Otherwise, you will get what error? Unbound local error. Be careful, students. Am I getting 10 and 11 or not? The global keyword important or not? Yes. Global variables different. Global keyword is different. In order to modify the global variable value, you need to use which keyword? In our previous examples, I just accessed only. We just accessed only. But here we are modifying the global variable value. Right side modified and kept into the left side variable. Compulsory you need to write what? global A. Clear or not clear? Right. One more thing. Online students, is it clear? Is this concept is clear? Quick. Everybody need to respond quickly. Right, students? Only few people are responding. Others need to respond everybody. So need to respond everybody. Okay. So here, let us move to the further. Now, students, one more function I'm going to do, students. Updations. Updations. One more thing. Updations. It is called what again? Function call. Function call. What is the function call? Now I am writing. Now I am writing value of a after updations. After updations, I'm going to take it. After updations, I'm taking value of a after updations a value. Here I'm writing def updations. Updations I'm talking. Here I'm writing a is equal to a into 2. A is equal to a into 2. Quick. What is that? Answer or error? Answer or error? Error. What is that error? Unbound local error. Why? In updations you have written in the body a is equal to a into 2. It is basically an error because it is treated as a local variable. A doesn't have any value over there. That's why it is treated as what? Unbound local error. Value not associated with what? A. Execute. See this now. Got it. So I got the value called what here? N11 got it. Then what is happening? A is equal to A star 2. Unbound local error. Cannot have the local variable A where it cannot be associated with a value. It cannot be associated with a value. This is an error we used to get it in the local variable case. So here I will just try to take one simple sentence here. This is an error we used to get it. But your intention is what? Is it a local variable or global variable? Now you are telling to PVM. PVM, it is not a local, it is. How do you write it? Global A. What is the value of A now? Come on. 10 or 11? 11 or 10 now? It is 11 because it is modified now. Global, it is modified. After this place, what is the value printed? 11. 11 into 2, 22. 22 will be the answer now. Answer is 10, 11, and next is what? 22. This is an answer you are going to get it. Global keyword example 1. Execute it and see this now. See the answer now. 10, 11, and then what? 22. Is it clear? Right. Online students, I hope that it is more clear about this updation. Similarly, let me go to one more example here, students. Here I would like to go for it. So here I am writing it. One more example I want to go for it. A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. What is this now? Also called which variable? Global variable. So I'm going to write it. A is equal to and B is equal to, I will write it. Before increment, dot format of A comma B, A comma B. So here I am writing A value, B is equal to what? B plus 2, B plus 1, no problem. Here I am writing global A comma B. So you can refer multiple global variables by saying global of what? A comma B. 2 written. Most important, global A comma B. This updation for 1 minute, you don't worry. This updation 1 minute, you don't worry. So this part you least bother. So I'm writing here I am writing in this statement after I am writing. Try to print, students. What is the answer is printed? What is the answer is printed? Come on. So B is equal to, what is the answer is printed? 10 plus 1, 20 plus 1, 21. 10, 11, 10, 20, 11, 22. 10, what is that now executing? Global variable example 2, I need to execute. Py, global variable 2. 10, 20, before increment, 11, 21 after increment. So this main intention is how to refer the multiple global variables global AB. Got it out? Next, I am entering into further function call. Now I am going to take it updations. Be careful, students. Updations. Same thing. I'm going to take it. Here I am writing after updations. After updation. After updation, I am going to write it. Updations function. In the updations function, what I am doing? In the updations function, what I am doing, you need to go for it. Now tell me DEF, DEF. Come on, what is the function name? Updations. Here I need to write A is equal to A into 2. B is equal to what? B into 2. A is equal to A into 2. B is equal to B into 2. What should I do now? Global of A comma B. Global of A comma B. What are the values printed here? 10 and 20. Here printed what? A is 10. B is what? 20. What is the values printed after 11 and 21 printed? What is the value to be printed here? 22. What is the value to be printed here? Come on. 42. 42. Why? This value is only getting updated once again. So I hope you are following me. Execute this part. Global execute to 1020, 1121, 22, 42. Clear or not clear? Yes, it is clear. Go to the next one. Very, very important. Access. Access values. Access values. See, students, access values. AB after access values. Access values. I'm writing here. What are the values of this? I need to tell you. Inside of that, very, very technical point. D of access values. Access vals. Access vals, I'm going to get it. Access vals. Inside the access vals, some C is equal to A, some C is equal to A plus 2, some D is equal to B plus 2. C is equal to A plus 2, D is equal to B plus 2. Is it necessary to write the global keyword or not necessary? Here, modifying. Modified value kept into where? A. Compulsory to write global AB. Here I am modifying and keeping into the same variable. Compulsory required global. But here, we are just accessing the global variable and printing, placing in C. So the resultant value C is not a global. That time no need to write what? Global. No need to write a global. Simply I will simply I will print local values, local values, local values, local values. C is equal to and D is equal to dot format of C comma D. C comma D. Access values, local value C is equal to D is equal to. I hope you are following me. So here I am going to write backslash T. After this access value, no need to write which keyword? Global. Why? I am not modifying global value. I am just accessing the global value. I am keeping the result into where? Some local places. But AB remains what? Same only. AB remains what? Same only. So I'm not doing the changes to the global variable inside the body. No need to write which one? Global. Necessary or not necessary? Here necessary. You see A is equal to A into 2, B is equal to B into 2. I'm keeping the result in the same variable. But here I'm keeping the result into some other variable. No need to write execute. This is called a 2.py. Execute this now. See students, got it. Local variables. This is a global variable value. Just accessed it. Local 22 plus 2, 42 plus 2. And main program after access values remain same only. No need to write which keyword. Even if we write globals, global A comma B is of no meaning, is of no use, is of no meaning. But if you don't write here what? Global, you will get error. What is that error? Cannot access. Did you understand? So no need to write here, but here no need to write here. So here I am writing no need to write. No need to write. No need to write. Global keyword. Global keyword at, at this point of time. At this point of time, because we are just we are just accessing and modified modified value modified value kept into kept into where? Local variable. Local variable, but not in but not in. Yes, that's why not necessary to write it. Is it clear? Yes. Online students, I hope it is more clear. So regarding the local and global, it is more clear. Go to the place. Now I'm going to take up the concept of global keyword. I want to say here functions, nodes, global keyword. Start understanding here. Hmm. When we want to modify the global variable values inside the function definition, then the global variable names must be preceded with a global keyword. Otherwise, we get 1 minute. Otherwise, we get this point. I will write it. Otherwise, we get it. Otherwise, we get it. This variable. I will write it. Local variable cannot access local variable A where it is not associated with a value. This is an error. You have seen it. So I'm writing what are these variables are? Global variable names. Definition of the function. Global variable 1, variable 2, variable n. Modify variable 1, variable 2, variable n. DEF global variable 1, variable 2, variable n. Modify variable 1, variable 2, variable n. Note, to modify global variable values inside of function definition, we use a global keyword. That is mandatory to write it. Note, to access global variable values inside of function definition, we don't use global keyword. Only to access, no need to write global keyword. To modify the global variable names, we need what? Global keyword. Clear or not clear? Clear. I hope it is more clear. So now I am going to enter into the students. Very, very easy. Now I will move to the further. So online students, I think this is more clear. So shall I move to the further? Global keyword also clear. So global variable modification require which keyword? Global keyword. So students, local and global variables, accessing no problem. Global keyword required to modify the global variable time. Modification time only you require global keyword. Now I am entering into the globals function. Very, very powerful. Now I am entering into the globals function. So important. Let us move to the further. So, who is this? Sanika Wagmare. So globe now, global something. It is something spelling mistake you take care, my dear student. So now I'm going to take it what? Globals. So let us go to the globals concept. So let us go to the important here. Now I'm writing program for understanding which function? Globals function. Very, very useful. There I'm writing function name globals function. Globals function example 1.py. Very, very simple students. Try to understand first. First నేను ఏం చేస్తానంటే I'll give 3 examples here. This I will give one example. Globals example 2 also I will write it. Example 1 I am not explaining. Example 2 I am explaining. Follow me. 2.py. Be careful. A10, B20, B20, C30, E40. What are these A, B, C, D? Here A comma B comma C D are called which variables? Huh? Global variables. Be careful. D of operations. Operations. I'm taking X is equal to 100, Y is equal to 200, Z is equal to 300, K is equal to something like 400. Now I want to add. What is this X, Y, Z are called here? What is this X, Y, Z, K are called? Local variable. Easy. Here X, Y, Z, K. X comma Y comma X comma Y comma Z comma K are called which variables? Local variables. Local variables they are called. Very nice. Now I want to go for, these are all called local variables. These are all called global variables. Now I want to, very simple operations. Now I am writing here RES is equal to, here in this program, global variable names, local variable names are different. No problem in accessing. X plus Y plus what? Z plus K plus what? A plus B plus C plus D. No problem here. We don't have any problem in accessing local variables and global variables. No problem. In this place, I will write it. In this place, I will write it. In this program, we have different different names, different names for local and what? Global variable values. Local variable values. Different names are there for this, no problem. Here I am writing sum is equal to comma what? RES. No issue. Here we are getting same. But my requirement is something different, student. Operations. You all execute in the PyCharm, no problem. Function call. You try to execute, students, function variable 2.py. Go to this location. Here you try to run it. Execute py. See the answer now. Are you getting me? 10, 20, 30, 40, and this 10, 100, 200, and etc. This is called what here? 1000. 1000 plus ABCD is called 100. 1100 is coming, no issue. Why? Having different names for local variables and global variables. No problem. So problem will come in when, that I'm going to show you now. Here you are going to get the most powerful point. In this program, we have what? Same names for local and global variables. A, B, and C, and then D. Very, very popular. Very, very popular. What are these A, B, C, D are called? Right? These are called A, B, C, D are called local variables. Here, A, B, C, D are called local variables. Same names are called what? Global. Then tell me, what will be the result? What will be the result? 10 plus 20 plus 30 plus 40, yeah? 100 plus 200 plus 300 plus 400. ఎందుకు మొద్దు పోగలం మీరంతా? Look at A, line number 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, coming to 18. From 18, already I said the flow, entered inside of that. The moment when I entered inside of it, A is equal to 100. Earlier A is what? 10. Now this A, so it forget about the previous A value. It remember about latest A value. Latest B value, latest C value, latest D value. What is the A plus B plus D? 1000. 1000 is an answer. Muddubabalu, you have to remember. You have to know the flow. You have to know the flow. If you don't know, if you sit like a statues in front of me, it's a problem always. You have to know about the subject. Flow I said already to you. 3.py. 3.py. Execute this now. Execute py. See this answer now. It is 3, 3.py. Answer is what? 1000. Global example 3. 1000 is coming. 1000 is coming. 1000. So But I need what? Global variable values also I want. So that this is a situation. What the interviewer will ask you? My local variables and global variable names are same. But both the sums I want, A plus B plus C plus D I want. Then what to do? That is our question mark. Are you following me? Suppose when I write a global A, B, C, D, what will happen? This A plus B plus C, D will come. This A plus B plus C, D will not be coming. When I say global, these values will be referred. When I don't say global, local variable values. But I want what? Both of them I want. Then what to do? Are you understanding the situation first? Yes. Very, very simple. So for that, what to do, sir? I will say plus question mark. You hold on. I'll tell you the concept. In these 4 question marks, 4 different statements, I will write it for printing this, for accessing global variable values. So the situation is what? Whenever we come across local variable values, global variable values, their names are same. Whenever we come across local variable names, global variable names are same. PVM gives the preference for what only? Local variables because of the flow, you know already. It never access what? Global variable, because the global variables are accessed with, replaced with what? Local. And so that values are taken 1000 plus question mark is going to contain the statements for this. In this question marks, I'll write which function. So whenever you come across local variable values and global variable names are same, in order to access them in a easy manner and a successful manner, I used to use what? Globals. So I want to tell you about the globals concept now. Go to the place. First of all, did you understand the need of globals function? Here, can I use global keyword? No. No. We cannot use it. If I use it global, this ABCD will be taken as what? Global only. Are you following me? But the local variable values will not be coming. So that's why we need to go for what? Come on. Yes. Let us go to the place. Here I'm going to enter into this globals function. Now I'm explaining the concept. DEF operations. Online students. Now I'm calling function called what? Globals. Globals function. Here also A is equal to 10, B is equal to 20. Here AB are called what? Global variables. Globals. The moment when I call globals function, PVM will get global variables of your program in the form of like this. What is that? A colon 10, B colon 20, A colon 10, B colon 20, A colon 10, B colon 20. What is this format is called? What is this format is called? Dict format. The moment when you call globals function, it bring all the global variables and put it into the left side variable called x. That x is going to contain what? Dictionary format, which contains global variable name, colon, its value. Global variable name, its colon, its value. How do you write it? Here I am writing x is equal to print of what here? Type of x. Type of x. For your understanding, I am telling about that. Main program I am taking. What is this now? Operations. Operations I am talking about it. Execute students. Execute. Say here py global function example 1.py. What is the type? Dict type. Are you following me? So tell me, sir, inside of x, what will present, sir? See, mom, inside of x, global variable related total picture will present into x in the form of what? Dictionary. So you can call, how do you call? Dictionary it is containing. X is containing what I already said to you? A. A. What is the colon here? 10. B is equal to B colon what? 20. which is as good as similar to this, like this only, na? So how do you access x of a? Will give you what? 10. X dot one more way of get b. What it will give you? 20. Is it not the way to get it or not? So if we want, I can write it x of a comma x of what? B. X of a comma x of b. This I need to write like this because these are the keys now. These are the keys. I need to write like this. Execute. What are the answers are coming? 10, 20. Another way is called what? Another way is called what? X dot get off what? A. X dot get off A. X dot what again? Get off B. Get off B. Get off B. There I am writing 10, 20. Are you getting? So what is X first of all? Dictionary. Dictionary ways to access the data is this many. Are you following me? Along with this global variables of your program, you are having some type of what? Invisible global variables also present, students. Invisible global variables. Every Python program will contain invisible global variables also. Sir, what is meant by invisible global variable? A small example I want to tell you. This is your house. This is your house. Okay. You are a you are a child in the home. Your parents are called what? Your parents are called what? Global variables for you now. They are elders to you. They are called global variables. Your grandparents are called what? Again, global variables. Yes or no? Your parents are called global variables. Your grandparents also called global variables. Yes? Fine. So this is called what? Visible global variables because they are available in your family only, in your house. There is a MLA of that area. MLA of that area is also global variable for you. That is invisible for you. Is it visible? Is MLA present in your home? No, it is invisible. MP of that area is called what? Invisible. Natural resources of that area, invisible. Prime Minister of that particular area, invisible. These are all called invisible global variables. Like that, our program also going to get invisible global variables. And of course, we never bother about invisible global variables, but they will ask you what are the varieties of global variables, you will get it. So number one variety, file name, main program, and its file location, function name, like that you will get it. Let me print it. Print what, printer. I'm just saying print of X. Just execute. A big list will print it. So now, sir, you see here beginning curly brace, ending curly brace, name colon main, doc is equal to none, package is equal to none, loader is equal to something is going on coming. Up to this is my requirement today. A is equal to n, B is equal to 20. So to print them in a structured format, you already know that for global variable name, comma, global variable value in X dot what here? Items. Items. What is this? I'm printing GVN, global variable name, and I will write it here like this. I will write it global variable value. GVN comma GVV. I printed. Just execute. So I got it. What happens? This I will print it. Yes. You print it here, see mom. Name. What is the value? Main. Doc, none. Because I'm not writing doc string. Next package. No package is used. Specification none. Annotations null. Every program will contain default module will be there. That is known as what? Built-ins. After our functions, we go for what? Modules. What is the default module? Built-ins. File is called what? File name. Our file name. Global function example. This location. And we are going to get 1020. Operations is called one function name. Every operation is also one object name. These are all called what? Global variables. Invisible. These are visible. I need to worry about this only. Are you following me? So These are the invisible global variables. So here I printed programmer defined and invisible invisible global variables. Invisible global variables. I printed here invisible global variables printed. Now I want to print off what? Come on. Programmer defined global variables. Global variables. So how do you print, students? Come on. Global variable a is equal to comma x of a x of a x of a. Global variable b is equal to b. Global variable b. Very important. Global variable b. Execute once. See that. Is it global variables are printed or not? This is one way. This is called way number one. Way number one. Sir, way number two, sir. Way number two. Way number two. What is another way? X dot get of what? A. X dot get of B. X dot get of B. X dot get of B. Execute this now. Got it. Way number two. Global variable A, B. Global variable A, B. Global variable A, B. Way number two. Got it. One more way I will go for it. Way number three. Beautiful. So here I will write it completely. Here I will write completely. Globals will written what? Dictionary. Of what I will write it? A. There are so many global variables will come, but I am going to take this. Beautiful. Another way I will write it. Online students. B. Here. Globals returns what? Dictionary. In the dictionary, which values I want? A, B values. Way number three. Got it. Got it. Way number four. Way number four. Simple. Way number four. What is this now? Dot what? Get off what? A. Get off A. What is this I am writing? Get off B. Get off B. Writing. Execute it. Also printed called what? AB. Also printed AB. Also printed AB. Also printed AB. These many ways are there. So important. So if you don't remember this ways, it's a problem. So go to our program now, which we put a question mark. Global variable example 2. Global variable example 3. Are you following me now? In these four ways, tell me how do you access? Globals dot what? Get off A. What is substituted there? 10. In this A, what is substituted? 100. Globals dot what plus I will write it? B. I'll write B. Plus I will write it what? Another way I'll write it. Different meanings I will write it. Of what I will write it? C. Plus what I will write it? Globals of what? D. I will write it. Are you following me? Sum is equal to RES. Execute this now. Go to the place. Which program that is? Globals example 2 na 3 na? 3. This is 3 not 2, 3. This is the 3. So execute PY globals example 3. Am I getting 1100 or not? This is about the function name called globals. Very, very useful thing. Most important concept. So here you got it. A plus B plus CD plus globals of get A, globals of get B, globals of C, globals of D. So here, whenever the global variable names and the local variable names are same, in a combined operation, both of them to be used at the same place. That time I will use which keyword? Which function name? Globals. And the globals returns not only global variable of your program, it will go for what? Invisible global variables also intact. Are you following me? So simple students, let us, you have seen about globals.get A, globals.get B, globals of C, globals of D. These are the returning what? Globals. So if I go to this place, globals function here, X is an object of type class dictor, class dictor. So I hope you are following class dictor. So online students, this concept is more clear, I think so. Is it clear, students? Everybody need to respond. So this is about globals related concept. If you execute that program, you got the answer something like this. So this part is very, very important. So let me show you the corresponding examples here. Let me show you the concept. Read out for the purpose of the notes. Global, local variables, and globals. When we come across same global variable names and local variable names in the same function definition, then PVM gives a preference for local variables but not for global variables. In this context, to extract or retrieve the values of global variable names with along with the local variables, we must use a globals function and it returns object of class dict. This dict object stores all the global variable names as keys and global variable values as values of value. Syntax. Variable 1 is equal to value 1, variable 2 is equal to value 2, variable n is equal to value n. Here variable 1, variable 2, variable n are called global variables. Function name and got it assigned here. This is a local variables, same name, variable 1, value 1, variable 2, value 2. Global variables, variable 1, value 11, 1, 1, variable 2, value 2, 2, variable n, value n, n. Variable 1, variable 2, variable n are called what? Local. On the same name, global is also there. That time, to extract the global variable values explicitly, I must call what? Globals, which returns dict object. So global variable value 1 is equal to dict obj of value 1. Global variable value 2 is equal to dict obj of variable 2. Or dict dot get of this one. Or globals of this one. Or globals of this one. Any one of the way. This way, this way, this way, this way. Or four ways are available. All four ways are available here. I think you are following me carefully. Clear or not clear? Clear. So here, today's class, you understood local global variables, when to define what and all, whose examples you have seen. Global keyword you have seen. What is its importance you have seen. And next is called globals function you have seen and whose importance you have seen. Understood? So this is about global keyword, global function, local and global variables. Understood? So next class when we come back, we will talk about what? Comprehension techniques we will talk. Because even if I introduce today, time is almost over. So time is not sufficient. So comprehensive technique we will go for tomorrow. After finishing that, we'll go for what? Anonymous functions will go. And later special functions will go. This is a very, very important students. Very regularly asking concept is what? Globals function. Clear? So I'll stop it and don't miss tomorrow class. We'll go for comprehension techniques, which are very important. Thank you. Carry on. Online students, you hold on for any of the doubts if you have. I'll clarify your doubts now. When you did not get an answer, you have done mistake. You bring it to your laptop, I will see. Instead of that phone. Right? Tomorrow I bring it. Online students, any doubts? Any more doubts? Kavya. Sir, please show once global keyword example 2. Yes, ma, global keyword example 2. So, any more doubts, students? Okay, already explained, ma. Again and again, explanation is not possible. Already, such a big concentration is done on this. Already explained. Where is the problem you have? Where is the problem you have? Access values. Here, I am retrieving the value only. I am retrieving. I am not modifying. I am just accessing. I kept into the another variable. See the clearly available here. Clearly, I am modifying the a value. Global necessary. I am not modifying a value. I am just retrieving. I am keeping it to some other local variable. No need to write global variable. Okay, now easy. Okay, students.